For years, I saw Korean culture through dramas and read about it in textbooks. But I was always curious, how did people really live in the Joseon Shide and before its what did their daily lives look like, their struggles, their food, and their clothes? So, today I'm stepping out of the classroom and into the history. I'm going to experience a full day Korean tradition to see, feel, and taste a piece of the past with my own eyes. It feels like I'm about to travel back in time. My first stop was trying on hanbok, the traditional Korean dress worn during the Joseon Shide. Joseon Shide means like Joseon era. The moment I felt the smooth fabric and wrapped the ribbons, it was like stepping into a different world. Hanbok isn't just clothing. Every color, every fold, every detail tells a story about the wearer's age, status, and occasions. Even wearing it for a short time made me imagine walking the palace grounds, feeling the weight of tradition and grace. After changing back to my clothes, I explored the museum's incredible collections. One of the first things that caught my eye was set of Joseon Shide swords. These weren't just weapons. These symbolize honor, duty, and protection of the kingdom. The craftsmanship was breathtaking. Handles wrapped in silk, blades forged with precision, and the armors. It was really breathtaking. I also saw the delicate ceramics that had survived centuries, the tiny calligraphy brushes once held by the scholars, and the calligraphy books, the calligraphy painted paintings, and the jewelry worn by noblewomen and the before period. Each artifact felt like a whisper from the past, a story frozen in time. Each painting drawn here tells a different story. Each has a big, victorious, and painful story behind it. Not all history here is peaceful. One section of the museum told the story of Japan's invasion and the painful years of occupation. Through personal belongings, secret letters, and photos of independence fighters, I felt the strength and resilience of the Korean people. It was a reminder that the beautiful culture we see today was preserved through courage and sacrifice, which happened years ago. The museum also features a beautiful traditional tea ceremony corner. I watched the graceful preparation of the tea, how every moment is deliberate, showing respect and harmony. The ceremony isn't just about drinking tea, it's about connecting the history and appreciating the moment fully. Sorry, I couldn't make the video here because of the rules and restrictions. I only could take the photo, but the ceremony, I really felt like I went back in the time and I was preparing my own tea, which Korean tradition people like the Wangs, the kings, the royal peoples, and the common people in past used to used to drink that coffee. The honestly speaking, I don't like tea. I never tried any tea in my life, but this tokcha, which is like green tea, herbal tea used to drink in Korean tradition period, olden period. The smell was really impressive. I drank 2 cup of tea. It was really like I felt the peace and the peaceful moment. And when I closed my eyes while drinking the tea, it felt like I really went back in time and I'm just sipping. Each sip tells me the not just the taste, the flavors, but also the history, the story behind the culture, the respect behind the flavor. I really like it gives me a big respect to the Korean people. Now I understand why Korean people respect everything, not just the food, the costume, the dress, everything, because each shows the culture. Each and everything shows the culture. So when you go to the museum, you will find this screen, digital screen, where you can touch any image, and in this QR code, when you scan this, you get the information about the image, what is the image is about, what is the name of the image, etc. And after the museum, I joined a cooking class to make 궁중떡볶이. It was the cultural experience I had. So it was a great experience. 궁중떡볶이 is nothing but a royal court version of tteokbokki. Unlike the spicy street version, this dish is mild, savory, and made with soy sauce, tender beef, and fresh vegetables. And if you're a person who can't eat the beef or kogi, then you can substitute it with egg like I did. So cooking it felt like recreating a royal tradition, and taste was absolutely delicious, a true bite of history. Actually, this kungjung tteokbokki is only eaten by royal people in the palaces in Joseon period or before that. So when I ate that, it felt like I went back in time and I'm trying that royal dish. It was like, I don't know how to say this. I'm speechless because today I experienced everything in a day, and it was overwhelming for me to get that, because I was really kamdong. I was felt so touched because of the history, because of the tradition, like each and everything. I felt it. It's not like I just see and heard, but I felt it personally. So today I didn't just learn about Korean culture, I actually lived it. From wearing hanbok to seeing ancient swords and artifacts to tasting royal cuisines, I felt connected to the people who lived centuries ago. Learning the language was my first step, but today was when the words truly came alive. So, if you ever get a chance to visit South Korea, don't just watch dramas or read the textbooks. Step into history, taste its flavors, and wear its stories yourself. So, 감사합니다. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. So, see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye. 안녕.